And it says I'm live. Got the chat opened up. Wait till a few people get in here. I always like to start a little bit early just to let everything stabilize and make sure there's not going to be any problems with the computer. So we got 2 viewers. Gunnar, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Aunt Nancy, how you doing? Greg the Great. Greg, did I ever tell you you're great? You heard there was going to be a shirtless Jimmy? It'd be demonetized before you can turn around. Wiley 3D, thank you for joining. Hey, Calvin, how you doing? Disclaimer, me and Calvin were actually on here talking just before I hit the smash the live button. So he just barely hung up. Bad thing is, though, he does have the deal to come back on here. So he technically could pop in and out anytime he wants to now. Didn't think of that. FP3D, thank you for joining. Give it a few more minutes before we get started here. Up to 9 viewers. I forgot to tweet it out. Well, I tweeted out enough times. People who are going to join her will be there. If not, that's no big deal. It'll be up on YouTube for everybody to check out. So the whole thing is today we picked the winners. Total of 3 prizes. Grand prize being the E180 Mini 3D printer, along with a roll of AMZ 3D Coffee PLA and the nippers. And then both second and third place will be getting a roll of PLA each and nippers. So now it's just a matter of finding out who is going to be the winner. Well, thank you, Greg. Just came in to say congrats on 7K subscribers. Congrats to the winner. I'm out of luck, so I don't win things anymore. Yeah, famous last words, Greg. You probably win all 3. TK, how you doing? Thank you for joining. William, hello. How you doing? It looks like we're up to 12 viewers, so let's go ahead and get this going. Let me know in the chat if the window comes up correctly. I'm hoping it will. I tested this with Calvin and it looked like it was going to work. So let's go ahead and try this. Now I just got to get over to my other screen. Can everybody see my mouse moving? Looking for drawn winners. Looks good. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get this going. 3 prizes left. And so let's go ahead and hit the winner. This is going to be, okay, I'm going to leave it up to the chat. Which one should I choose first? Should I pick the grand prize first or should I pick third place first? William says yes. Third place. First one is for the third place. That sounds good to me. That's everybody's agreeing. Let's go for the third place first. Adds to the drama, as Calvin says. Okay, so this is going to be for the third place prize. This is going to be for a roll of AMZ 3D Coffee PLA and a set of the nippers. So let's go ahead and draw the winners. And is it going to go? There we go. Let's see. To draw winners from entries within a date range. Well, I'm not going to do that. We're going to draw 3 winners. 3 winners picked with 484 potential users that can win. I think I'm supposed to put 1 there. What do you think? Or should I just go 3 and just let's go in order? I got to feel if I hit this draw button, it's going to pick 3 people right off the bat. Let's just go ahead and do it. We got 3 winners. So let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and do this in order. Hang it. Prize number 1, prize number 2, prize number 3. Does everybody sound good with that? Oh, sorry, Daryl. Darren, I did 3. Okay, so first winner is Laura Peng in Westville, Ohio. I'm going to go ahead and say prize, since it's prize number 1, prize number 2, prize number 3. We'll go ahead and do that as being the grand prize winner right there. Number 2, this is going to be second place winner, is going to be Edward Winkler in Richmond, Australia. Sweet. Congratulations. And number 3 is going to be third place is John Hiemenz and Germantown, Wyoming. Oh, wow. 2 winners in the United States and 1 in Australia. So I am going to send out messages to these 3 people. Let me go ahead and stop that. Am I back on the screen now? I know that wasn't a very good, wasn't very suspenseful giveaway, was it? Wisconsin. Thank you very much. It's in Wisconsin. Okay. WY is Wyoming. Well, see, that's I should have stayed in school longer, I guess, huh? Anyway, so that's going to be the winners for the 3D printer and for the filament. So as far as the giveaway, I'm going to go ahead and send out emails to all 3 of them. They will have 48 hours to respond to my email. That way I can get their address and everything and get everything sent to them. If they don't respond within 48 hours, whatever prize they had won, they will forfeit that prize and I'll pick out another winner. But at the moment, that's who the winners are, and I'll be sure to put it in the video description as well. Jimmy didn't spend enough time in the small schoolhouse making beds with hammers and nails. Hey. I knew I shouldn't have told you that story. No, you're not going to update Windows. Anyway, thank you very much for watching on this portion of it. Now, might as well just kind of do a little bit of a hangout since that was kind of anticlimactic. Anybody have any questions or want to talk about anything before we hang this up? Oh, yeah, I will definitely place everything on Facebook and Twitter as well. Yeah, Calvin, go ahead and jump in. Might as well. You know you want to. You know you want to smash that live button. BV3D, we're just going to hang out and have some fun now since I didn't win. Yeah, might as well. Well, thank you, William. I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. And one thing I do ask is, please don't unsubscribe from those that you subscribe to. You know, give everybody a chance, especially Calvin. You know, he needs all the subscribers he can get. Uh-oh.
I'm here. Okay, continue with what you got to do. I've got to run use the restroom really fast.
Oh, God. Are we going to hear a tinkle in the background? I should have thought that one out. I should have took something and just poured some water off camera. Let's see here. TK, so did you see the video of your time lapses of your prints, the Harry Lion, etc. by George Takei? Yes, I did. And I'm going to tell you a story about that. I've read some of the comments. I finally just quit reading the comments because some of them were pretty bad. But here's the thing. I did not contact them. I know that they have a page, which I found out about after the fact, that you can actually send links to your videos or send your upload of your videos to them, and they will weigh and measure whether they want to feature your videos on their channel. That's not what I did. I actually received an email from them asking if they could use the Harry Lion. I'm like, sure, no problem at all. All I ask is please, you know, a link back to my YouTube page or something so that, you know, people know who it was. And then they said, okay, well, we need to have you answer some questions. And so in the questionnaire, I put down who actually had the Harry Lion on Thingiverse, all the, you know, all the details about it. You know, I made it very clear. I did not model this. I just did the 3D printing of it. That's all I did. And then about 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I got another email where they asked, would you mind if we use some of your other videos so we can, do more of a feature on your channel? I'm like, yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do is perfectly fine with me. All I ask is that you, in the videos, link back to the people who originally made whatever it was. If it's one of the things I made, then of course, say that I made it. Otherwise, be sure to let everybody know that they're the ones who modeled it. And that kind of got lost. So I had nothing to do with that portion of it. But I am very thankful to George Takai for featuring my channel on there. And I can't thank him enough for it. I thought they did a pretty good job with the way that you could tell they actually watched the videos and paid attention to where the models were and everything. It's just that they didn't actually link to the particular models. What's up, Calvin?
How much?
I didn't hear any tinkles.
The laptop is too far away from the bathroom.
You ran down to the second story, didn't you?
No, just ran out of the room.
Hey, Print 3D, Jeff, how you doing?
I do have to say, though, I agree with you. As far as like those little videos about 3D printing go, they did a very good job, all things considered, on it, considering that most of those tend to be kind of like, what do you mean when you did that? So many of them are like so clickbaity and so false in what's in there. They did a decent job on it, all things considered, with trying to keep it as factual as they could without making it, overly, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can find the link. Somebody's asking about the link.
So many of those, it's just like, I don't know what they were smoking when they made that video, but it's not even close. But no, they did a really good job on it, and I think it's totally awesome that they contacted you about it. That says a lot right there about your channel, that you've got enough, other companies checking things out that people are actually watching it. That's impressive. Oh,
thanks. Yeah, it completely, first when I first got the email asking me about using it from George Takai's Facebook page, I honestly didn't believe it. I thought it was, in fact, I even messaged you and told you about it. I didn't really believe it.
And you know me, I can be a little bit of a cynical person sometimes, especially with these days with fishing for information and whatnot. I'm always a little bit cynical about that stuff, merely because I'm trying to be cautious. Not that I'm trying to be rude or anything. It's just you can never be too careful. But no, that was impressive.
Forgive me here for a moment. I'm going to mute the sound for just a moment, okay? Okay, I turned you back up. I just want to make sure it wasn't playing while... Here is where I found it. Who was it asked? I believe it was Toby. Yeah, Toby. I just put the link in the video in the chat there. But yeah, I was just completely blown away that it was actually them, because I thought, okay, well, it's just somebody playing. Of course, I thought the same thing when Board Panda contacted me. I thought the same thing with the... I've never reached out to these companies. Not one of them that have played the Hairy Lion on Facebook. Not one of them have I reached out to and said, would you do this? Would you do... They all contacted me directly.
Which ups the coolness factor. But like I said on Facebook, it's like Hairy Lion will never die.
Oh, it will eventually.
10 years and 24 million views later.
Let's see here. What was that?
Thingomatic.
I thought it was a siren or a sick cat.
No.
Oh, goodness.
So if you guys don't know, because I'm trying to one-up Jimmy on the Hairy Lion, I'm just kidding. I'm actually finally working on printing a Hairy Lion on the Thingomatic. I'm just doing a test print right now to see if it can do the bridging for the strands all by itself.
Should I show it?
Totally. You're already showing it.
It's his nugs holder. So if any of you have ever been to Chick-fil-A, there's a box that the chicken nuggets and the chicken strips come in. So he's actually, we went to Chick-fil-A the other night after I picked Calvin up here in Salinas at the train station. We went up to San Jose, went to Chick-fil-A, and he actually took his calipers out, measured the box, and designed this so that the box will fit into here. And then the sauce packets, he have 4 different sauce packets there. Then he's going to take some handles and have it so he can carry it like a little picnic basket or something.
And then just because O-rings are my thing, they're like my signature. Yes, the handles are going to have O-rings on them, you know, for extra traction, just in case.
You know, what's the curly guy's role?
I designed the nugget contraption. Yeah, that's all I do. I just design things and Jimmy makes them. It's great.
Yeah, hashtag these nugs. I still think we need to do that video with you coming out of a room full of smoke, going, and then holding your.
The only thing I regret doing is accidentally throwing out the nuggets box when I went to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, shoot. Should have kept the nuggets box, because then I could have, even if it was empty, just had it on camera just to put in there and be all like, yeah.
So does this mean I got to stop past Chick-fil-A on the way up there to deliver this to you? What a horrible, horrible thing. I have to stop off past Chick-fil-A on the way up there to see you, to take this to you with a box of Chick-fil-A nuggets in here. An empty box of Chick-fil-A nuggets, but a box nonetheless.
That would be great. No, I think it would be hilarious though if I have the camera rolling when you roll up and you roll down the window, you're like, here you go, loser. Here's your Chick-fil-A nuggets in their box. Oh wait, I ate them all. Never mind.
Did you send me the file for the handles?
Yeah, I sent you the files for the handles.
I'll print out the handles and I'll just come carrying it up to your door. Now, honestly though, if I know I've got a roll of red filament around here, I'll try printing one in red and then print the handles in white. I think that'll look a lot better.
That would look cool. Yeah,
this is PETG, so we know this will hold up to the sunlight. Yeah,
and the reality is this isn't so much meant to be a practical print. It's somewhat of a practical print, but it's also
for fun.
It's also for fun, because a friend of mine who remained nameless is addicted.
Oh, come on, name your friend.
No, I'm not going to.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Loser. It's Danielle, isn't it?
Actually, no.
No?
No, she doesn't even live in the state of California.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Then how are you going to get this to Florida?
There's this magical creation called USPS.
You didn't say it wasn't Florida. And that's why I used to work in loss prevention.
Oh, gosh. I was turning in another Calvin and Jimmy hot mess.
Sorry, John. No, you didn't. I'll pop up the list of winners here. Let's see. So here is the list of winners. Laura Payne got first place. Edward Winkler got second place. And John Hiemenz got third place. So I'll be emailing those the winners here shortly and get things going.
So Gunnar has a really good pro tip. Don't like PLA deforming in the sun? No problem. Move to Iceland. No more need for Pet G.
Win-win right there. Oh, man. Yes, I should have. I didn't know how to do it.
This isn't live PD. We can't automatically blur out people's faces.
I actually debated whether to even do this live or to take and do film it and then do it that way. I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do it live.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So, what's going on, man?
Not much, just figuring out that I think Harry Lion scaled up 125% is a little bit bigger than what the Thingomatic wants to do. So I'm probably going to do small Harry Lion at 100% because when the x-axis gets to the near ends of its travel, it doesn't really like that. So it sometimes layer shifts. So I'm like, you know what? I'll scale down a little bit. Play it on the safe side.
Don't you have your Ultimaker behind you?
I do, but I figured it'd be really fun to do it on the Thingomatic just because it's so old. But I could always do it on the Ultimaker if I really wanted to.
Do it on Ultimaker. Do a full-size one on Ultimaker.
Okay.
Because that one goes up plenty hot enough to do your copper, right?
Yeah, well, I was going to use Protopasta brass because that's what I have a lot of.
Ooh, fancy.
And the brass looks obviously like, a lion, so not.
Cool.
Yeah. Let me find your lion.
Well, we better not continue on too long. We don't need to do the Calvin and Jimmy show tonight.
No, that'll be next week. Or this week, actually. Yeah, shoot, that's in 2 days.
Yeah. Oops. 1970. Need some advice, guys. For a starter, would you for E180 or a monoprice mini? For the price, you would be hard pressed to beat the monoprice mini. And I'll tell you why. Even though I like the E180, the monoprice mini, especially if you get the Select 2, has a heated bed. And that right there, this has got a touchscreen, but that's got a heated bed. I'd rather have the heated bed myself.
I back that up. Even though everybody talks about, oh, you don't need a heated bed. Oh, you don't need a heated bed. It comes in handy even with PLA prints. I find even with build tack, they just stick better. So I would definitely...
Getting random source. Did he troll the live stream? No. Oh, man. John DeCappa put bought a Titan Arrow, put it on the Me Creator 2. Should be working on it next week. I'm thinking about starting to do live stream. That would be awesome. A Titan Arrow on a Me Creator 2? That would be cool.
All I can say is with live streams, if you get some helpful people in the chat, you can get some good live troubleshooting advice. So yeah, I would definitely try doing it live.
Yeah, live makes it more fun because that way it's not as boring just being in a room by yourself. Although it will take you a little bit longer because then they'll be joking with you the whole time. No, that's the wrong nut. What are you doing?
Don't take apart the stepper. Don't.
Gunnar says, I have build tech. I heat my bed. Heated bed is a must, not an option. That's true. A heated bed makes life so much easier. And plus, it gives you the option of using other filaments other than just PLA. And I'm not going with straight up with ABS either. You can go with a lot of other filaments that work better with a heated bed.
Things like Engen
and just makes everything nicer.
Good example would be Engen by Color Fab, which needs about a 70 to 80 degree bed, but only prints at about 235 to 245. So even the Teflon hot end could do it. So yeah, there's a good example of, something else.
Like William says, live is better. It honestly is. I can sit in here and look at the camera and do 3 or 4 different takes on something. I can turn this thing on. I can talk to you guys like this and not have that much problems talking, which I don't understand that. There's just something about when you're just talking to a camera, it's hard to do it. But whenever you're talking, you get an interaction, it's easier.
I think it's kind of like you just have that, you're getting almost instant feedback from the people who are there and they're feeding you questions and things. It feels less one-sided.
Right. Exactly. Red Light just came in. Wants to know who the winners are. Winners are
people.
Yeah, people. Humans on Earth.
Amazing.
The Laura Ping got the first prize, which is going to be the printer and a roll of filament and the nippers. Edward Winkler won a roll of PLA along with the nippers, and so did John Hiemenz.
Well,
my friend, you want to go ahead and call it?
Stream? Yep, I was just going to say.
Yeah, I got stuff to do and get ready for tomorrow, so I'm sure there's going to be conference calls and yelling and screaming and
smashing the table like Alex Jones.
I'm sure eventually there'll be Vaseline brought into the situation or something.
Oh gosh, no.
Hashtag management.
Oh gosh, I heard nothing.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining, and congratulations to the winners. I'm going to send out the email here in about 15 minutes, and we should be good to go. Thank you much for joining. I'll catch you in the next one.
Later.